us. Hey, Priscilla, we're 2 minutes behind. Can you call places, please? She's our stage manager.
We've already done it. We're just waiting for you.
Thanks. Oh, well. Welcome, hello. Hope you're ready. We're starting the show. We're gonna go someplace sometime soon, you will know. We're gonna take it from the top, giving it all that we got. We'll turn up the lights, turn them up bright, and light up the night. You're gonna see some dancing in the streets. Oh yeah, you're gonna see some lovers feeling sweet. Over there too. Oh, could be some dancing Christmas trees making their big debut. Could be some feeling neighborly. Maybe not those two. We're gonna show you a good time all around. We will. A little story that starts inside this town. We're gonna go and do it right. We're gonna show a beautiful sight. So turn up the lights, brilliant and bright, and light up the night. Now, our story takes place, about 50 miles southwest of here as the crow flies, in Bethlehem, Virginia. What do you mean, you never heard of it? Well, it is a very small town. Thank you, Vanna. The year is 1965. Men were racing to the moon. The minimum wage was about $1. Motown was on the move. Oh, yeah. Oh, and it was the era of Beatlemania. Bouffant hairstyles. Ha-ha! Oh, crew cuts. Yeah, we got them too. How about go-go boots? Nehru jackets. Oh, yeah, and the Watusi. Oh, yeah. Come on, let's go. Actors, places, get on with the show. They want to know what's the story and where it will go. They want to explain what it's about. Tell them their names and bring them out. Bring them inside and turn up the lights. Right. And light up the night. Okay. Now, I'm going to be introducing you to lots of folks as our story unfolds, but I want you to meet just a few before we get started. Like these Vepco guys.
Oh, who do you call when the lights go out? Who do you call? Who else? Vepco! Vepco!
1, 2, 3.
Zip zap, plug it in, turn the power on. We'll get you light from dusk till dawn. Zip zap, so dependable, so you can always call Vepco.
Okay, moving right along, I want you to meet Walter Freeman. I guess you could say that Walter is modern-minded and slightly liberal.
Hey, man.
Hey,
How
man.
you doing?
Good to see you. Oh, his wife, Lillian, and their children, Mark, Patty, Laura, and Stacy. On the opposite side of the stage, on the opposite side from Walter, almost every issue you can imagine, here's Archie Wright. Conservative to the core. Say hello, Arch.
Hello, Arch.
Yeah, see? And his wife, Betty, and their children, Dennis, Judy, Debbie, and Eddie. Oh, and you might see some tourists around town, too. They come to Bethlehem for our nativity pageant. It's Christmas!
And Christmas with these families is colder than a wintry freeze. Every Christmas you spend with these, it drops another few degrees. Sit back, relax, we're ready to go.
tell you're going to be a tremendous audience. Yeah. Oh, hey, and I can also see that Archie and Walter are one step ahead of us, gang. So, Act 1 entrances, please. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, Lindsay.
You forgot your hat.
Oh, thank you, darling. I mean, after all, what's a mailman without his hat? Nothing for you today, Walter.
Oh, I'll take no bills any day, Willie.
Yeah, I get that, man. Whew, shit. Hey, Archie, I got that package you've been waiting for.
Oh, thanks, Willie. If you'll put it on the front porch, I'll get it when I come down.
Sure, man. See you later.
Okay.
Hey, Mark, bring me out another box of those blue lights, will ya?
He's in the shower, Walter.
Patty, can you bring me some of
On
the blue
the
lights?
phone.
Stacy?
I'll do it. Gilligan's Island gets off, Dad.
Looks like you're having a little trouble with your help over there, big guy.
Kids, I see you're working up a sweat over there, getting your Christmas decorations up.
Feels more like April than December, but I'm making pretty good progress here, though.
Yeah, me too. I guess you noticed we're going with a tropical beach theme this year.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. You know, we're a little more traditional over here.
I can see. You got that same old mangy major scene.
There's a reason we call it Christmas.
Right. You know, Archie, there are other kinds of people and other religions that celebrate around the holidays.
Well, maybe, but it's really about the Christ child, you know?
See, there you go again, preaching at me just like you've always done, trying to inflict your opinions on me.
Yeah, well, maybe sometime you should listen.
I should listen. I should listen. I should listen like the time I should have listened when we lost the football championship.
We lost the football championship? I don't think so.
Oh, you don't, huh?
No.
Well, let me see. Wasn't it you who called the wrong play?
No, I didn't call the wrong play. You ran the wrong play. I called power sweep right. You ran to the left. You've been running to the left ever since. If you get any more open-minded, your brain is going to fall out.
You know, I'm going to tell you what your problem is right now. You are jealous.
Jealous?
Yeah, jealous. And it all started back when I got accepted to Yale.
Yale? Why would I want to go to school in a foreign state when I can go to a fine Virginia institution like Hampton-Sydney?
Ha! A fine institution, all right, where they have to grow real grass on the football field so the homecoming queen will have a place to graze.
Oh, no, you leave my wife out of this.
Oh, yeah, and speaking of growing grass, your yard sure has gotten bare looking over there this year.
You know, it's always got to be a competition with you, hasn't it? That boy of yours, just like you, running all over town, bragging how he's playing second chair trumpet. Well, you don't hear my son bragging. He's playing first chair.
Because he's dating the band leader's daughter.
You know, you want competition, you got it. Tradition or no tradition, by the time I'm done, this house is going to light up the town.
Yeah, well, I was trying not to show you up as bad as last year, but now the gloves are off, buddy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah!
Betty, I want to see you and the kids out here. Hunt, hoo!
Lillian, I'm convening a family meeting now!
Bring the lights, bring the bells.
Bring extension cords!
All that Sears and Roebuck sells.
Anything from war.
Sears is better. Pass the candy canes on down.
Pass the string of lights!
People gonna come around just to see the sight. So come on down, let's take this to the top. So many lights and neighbors' eyes will pop. And we won't stop.
Wait, look, could be done. Oh no,
cheer. With peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Hey, you're trespassing again. Stay away from him.
With all the season for the fun, there's so much here for everyone.
We've got the stuff to see it through.
We've got the best, we've got better than you. Looks like everything's here. Don't know there's gonna be more than last year. Something still missing. It's missing in our Christmas Eve. Snowman here, a Santa Claus there. Why's the place still look so bare? Something still missing. The mistletoe and the kissing. So keep those ornaments coming on. Make this into a marathon. Maybe it's this thing.
Yeah, bring it on.
Nothing is missing. The Christmas lights are glistening. The place is full from side to side. Things they got from far and wide. So what could be missing?
Hey, get back over on the right side.
It's missing.
Hey, on the right side.
What's it that's missing from our Christmas?
That's not it.
Nah, that's not
There's still something missing. I can't quite put my finger
Oh,
on
it looks
it. but
great, Walter. So creative. Like pink flamingos. I would have never thought of that, man. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Guys, it really looks great, but all this creative stuff aside, does anybody know what kind of amperage this stuff pulls?
No, we don't care.
Guys, this upgrade we've been working on, we've only gotten as far as the church. Starlite Court's not been done yet.
I think we're going to be okay, Eugene. We haven't even filled up all the plugs yet.
Okay. I hope it's all right.
Betty, it's 6 o'clock. I have got to
Oh,
scoot.
what?
George's parents are coming for dinner.
Oh, yeah.
And Effie and I've got a pot roast in the oven.
What she means is, I have a pot roast in the oven, and she's hungry.
I'm
Effie?
You want-
Do you smell something burning?
No,
Burning.
no.
Oh, I'll get the fire extinguisher again.
For heaven's sake, Alice, don't dawdle.
What's the rush, Aggie? You'd think we had an audience with the Queen of England.
Roxy Monroe is a busy lady, Velma. Besides, as chairwoman of this esteemed town council, it is incumbent upon me to ensure its punctuality. Hence, a meeting scheduled for 6 o'clock will begin at 6. Alice, have you received the load-in schedule from Light World? Roxy needs it to finalize the rehearsal
I
schedule.
have it here somewhere. Here it is, the load-in schedule and the invoice, which I think you should take a good look at, Harold. According to the last treasurer's report, there's not enough money in the Christmas activities budget to cover this. And these came in yesterday. Invoices from Costume World, Premier Dancewear, Sound Technologies, Avon. Oh, I'm sorry, that's mine. And an $800 bill from the Richmond Times-Dispatch for advertising.
Well, publicity is key to the success of any new endeavor, Alice.
And absolutely essential for a fledgling, even if splendid, theatrical production. Sorry I'm late, Aggie darling.
Essential or not, Miss Roxy, the town council budget allows $1,000 for Christmas activities. And these invoices here...
Harold, you worry too much. And this will put ugly little lines on that very handsome face of yours.
Harold and Alice aren't the only ones with concerned Roxy. Tell her, Marvin.
Well, Miss Roxy, there is an issue of parking. You know, last year our nativity pageant drew over 900 visitors, while Mary and Joseph had to hike in from the high school. You know, baby Jesus was 10 minutes late.
I've arranged for a shuttle for a modest fee. And if things go as planned, the Marvin Lawson and Sons Construction Company may be building a nice big parking deck, maybe just behind the library there.
3-story.
Oh, I should say at least 5.
We're gonna have to pay for that,
Well,
too.
there is something to be said about progress.
And something to be said for tradition, Marvin.
And everyone, good to see you. Miss Roxy, I got a special delivery for you. If you'll just sign and date it right there. Yeah.
If you'll hold up a second, I'll bring your mother-in-law's Avon order out.
Great. Be right over. And there you go. Thank you, dear.
Oh,
other than the Roger B. DeMille.
Well, I've heard of Cecil B. DeMille.
Well, Cecil is legendary, of course, but his cousin Roger is a luminary talent in his own right, I assure you. We met in the fall of '39. There I was, barely 18 years old, in the wings of Radio City Music Hall, with a stomach full of butterflies, when a tall, lanky stagehand lumbered over to me, pressed his handkerchief into my hand, and whispered, "Rockettes don't sweat. You're going to be marvelous, darling." And he was right, of course. I was. From that day on, Roger and I were inseparable and destined for greatness. Roger, a born producer with that incredible eye for talent, and me, tapping and high-kicking my way up the ladder of stardom. We could almost see it, our names in lights. Roger B. DeMille presents Roxy's Follies!
What happened?
Broken ankle, maliciously plotted by a skinny blonde understudy, derailed my career. And then the war came, violently tearing Roger from my life. We wrote passionately, of course, and daily at first, but then the letters came less frequently, and soon there were no more letters. Was he injured, captured, killed? I never knew. Until 2 weeks ago, last Saturday, I had just sat down to catch the Channel 6 news when I found myself gazing into eyes I could never forget. My Roger, the recently hired station manager. Well, after a series of conversations in which I played with unrelenting telephone operators for Roger's unlisted number, I, in desperation, sent a parcel care of the station, daring to hope for a reply. And here it is. My Foxy Woxy Roxy. Oh, that's me. I was surprised to hear from you after all these years. The rehearsal footage was delightful, and I am convinced that your story, Christmas Nights, will be an intriguing addition to my Christmas celebration series. I will arrive in Bethlehem on December 18th to personally oversee the filming of a half-hour segment that will be scheduled for broadcast on Christmas Eve. My assistant will be in touch with details. On a personal note, I have enclosed something I hope will bring a smile to your beautiful face. Oh, still your number one fan, Roger B. DeMille. This is great. This is it. My chance for a comeback.
And our chance to put Bethlehem on the map.
Hey, now that sounds like a real win-win.
You're with me then. All right, walk while we talk. First, Agatha, we must overhaul this lighting system. I must look fabulous. And there must be no expense spared.
Are you coming, Velma?
None at all.
Oh, I think I'm going to ride the bus on home.
Worry about this whole bunch of diamonds.
Sally, my regards.
Oh, thanks, Betty. I will.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to afford all of that.
Pardon me if I'm butting in, Miss Velma, but you don't seem to be too excited about Miss Roxy's news.
I don't know, Willie. I'm excited, I guess. The TV crew coming here to film in Bethlehem.
Yeah, that's exciting.
I guess the others think I'm just an old stick in the mud.
No, they just know you like things the way they are.
And were. I remember when the children were little, and that Saturday before every Christmas, I'd dress them in their Sunday best, and we'd be off to Richmond.
Oh, yeah, to go to Miller and Rhodes, right?
Yeah.
To see the real Santa. Oh, and to dine in the tea room.
Oh, yes. And then we'd drive home and pick up their dad, and we'd go over here to Starlite Court as a family to the Nativity and the Carol sing.
Yeah.
And now that the girls are grown and have children of their own, we do all that together.
Isn't that a great tradition? You know, a lot of people here in town do that.
And this year, no nativity and no carol sing. Oh, it won't be the same.
No, it's not going to be the same. But sometimes the man upstairs has a plan we can't see. And he wants us to be faithful old sticks in the mud and trust.
Yes.
Oh, I see your bus is coming. And, you know, I got to go to Stella's. Got to have my nightly coffee. So I'll be bidding you good night.
Good night, Willie. Thanks for the ear.
Oh, any time, Velma.
Hey, Buzz! Give me one Diana Ross, burn it, and no mayo. Take it through the garden and pin a rose on it. Whistleberries on the side.
Two Marvin Gaye's high and dry with a boss in a bowl, one on the city and one MD. Hold the hail.
And one Tina Turn on wheels.
Ladies, I just love it when you talk to me in stereo.
And how was everything tonight, Effie?
Well, it beats the tar out of burnt pot roast. But you know, it gave me a chance to go out and put on my go-go boots.
And you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Whoop, would you look at that? That little thing's gonna bite himself. Oh, he did.
And don't make yourself so scared.
Well, speaking of scarce, we haven't seen Clarissa around here much lately.
She's over at Twinkle Toes most nights rehearsing her little heart out. That daughter of mine has got a one-track mind.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, Roxy's got her in the showcase number for Starry Christmas Night.
You know, I think I heard that several times.
Yes, it's so exciting. My granddaughter Lily is doing the jingle number.
We better tap our way right on out that door, Lucy, if we're going to get home in time for Lawrence. Well,
Don't want to miss those Lennon sisters.
Lucy.
See you at church in the morning.
Bright and early.
Evening, Willie.
Hey, Miss Pines. Hey, Miss Rudd. How you doing?
Good to see you, Willie.
It's good to see you, too. Hey, Buzz, I'll have that cup of coffee, please.
Willie Wilson, I had about given up on you.
Well, I was down at Starlite Court making a special delivery letter to Miss Roxy Monroe.
You've been peeping in her mail.
No, I don't do that. Mostly. But, hey, I don't think she'd mind me passing it on, though. While she was reading it out loud, I heard something you might be interested in.
Yeah?
Yep.
Well, take a load off and tell me all about it.
I will. Well, it seems this big-time New York producer friend of hers has moved down from, thank you, dear, from New York City. And he's working here at Richmond. Yep, at Channel 6 News. And she convinced him to put her show on TV.
Oh, stop pulling
No
her
kidding.
leg, Willie.
Yeah, this Starry Christmas Nights mess has made her hard enough to live with as it is.
Buzz! Did I not say hold the mail on this Diana Ross?
No, really, you guys, honest. He's bringing a crew down here on December 18th to film.
My Clarissa! Clarissa on TV!
Oh, hey, Ma. Sorry I'm late. Rehearsal ran late and I had to pick up a few things from Woolworth's. Why are you chasing me? What?
Here she is, my star, my twinkle, twinkle girl.
What?
I used to be beautiful, just like you once. Then Father Time got his hands on me. But that's all right, because this is the break that that we have been waiting for. We're gonna get you that red sequin costume. The one we saw in that expensive catalog. She looks stunning in red. We'll get manicures and pedicures and maybe some glitter in my hair and some glitter in your hair. I've got to get me something to wear. And I don't mean J.C. Penney's either. I'm going to Montaldo's.
Montaldo's?
The camera adds 20 pounds. How can I lose some weight fast? I'll just get me a new girdle. Not that they're going to be seeing me or anything.
Ma, what are you talking about?
The TV show, Clarissa.
What TV show?
You haven't talked to Miss Roxy, have you?
No.
she got held up.
Willie just delivered a letter from a New York producer friend of hers. Starry Christmas Nights is gonna be on TV!
You're kidding.
It's all gonna pay off. All the time and money I sacrificed. All the money I spent giving you them dance lessons. Let them see you pose. Beautiful. And all the money I spent on them voice lessons. Let them hear you sing. That's enough. You got to save your voice.
Mom, look, I know it's always been my dream to be a big star and everything, but I need to be honest with you.
Clarissa, this is no time to be honest. Didn't we have this discussion just the other day? When I was taking you to your voice lessons, I said, Clarissa, you sing so beautiful. You are going to be a star. All my life, I have been waiting for, all my life, I've been waiting for you to be discovered. Look around you, Clarissa. Diana Ross, Judy Garland, Lena Horne. You can be one of them. You can be on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Make it better.
Just picture this, try to imagine. Came up and lights a big star on the door.
It's like all your life's been leading to this moment. You might as well become a star, cause that's what you are. It's gonna be great. You'll love it.
You've got the stuff to make it to the big time. You got the stuff, you got the stuff. Diana Ross, you better look out. You better look out. Look out.
Yeah, we got a star that's gonna go shine.
Go now, go now, go now.
We're gonna watch it go by and be a star.
I kinda doubt it. Any one of them. Oh no.
You got the talent, the backing, what could you be lacking?
To guarantee you can be a star. I sincerely doubt it. Any day. Cause you can be a star. Why, any day now, you could be the next Dream, or the next Jarrell, or the next Chiffon. Why shouldn't you be that girl? Shooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-doo-wah-wah. Shooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-doo-wah-wah. One fine day, you'll look and see, and you will know that this was meant to be. One fine day, you're gonna want to be that girl. Oh, yeah.
Now, wait a minute, you guys. There's no way I'm going on national TV. I'm out of here.
You can be a star, proud about it, any one of them. Oh yeah, you got the talent, the backing. What could you be lacking? That you can be a star any day. You got the talent,
be alright,
cause you can be a star.
Help, I need somebody. Help, not just anybody. Help, you know I need somebody. Help.
Now, don't be all upset. You know your mom only wants the best for you. She'd do anything for you. You know it's true.
She loves you,
Think of the life you could have, Clarissa. Diamonds, furs, designer clothes, more money than you can imagine. Millions of adoring fans, and all you've got to do is get out there, sing your songs, and flash that dazzling smile of yours. You got a smile so bright, so you could have been a candle. And when you're on TV, they're never gonna change the channel. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do. Oh, yeah.
You know how much we love you, and there's a whole world out there waiting to fall in love with you, too. Tell her, boys.
Sugar pie, honey buns, you know that they'll love you. They can't help themselves to love you and nobody else. They love to watch you, girl. You know that they do. They can't help themselves to love you and nobody else. It's gonna be a thrill, boys. You're gonna love it. You're gonna be You will be a bright burning star. Be a bright person and be a star. What do you say, girl? That brass ring is right there.
It's out there waiting for you, Clarissa, honey. All you gotta do is just reach out there and grab it.
Of course she's gonna grab it, 'cause she's my girl, and she wouldn't want to break her mama's heart.
Eugene, your super needs you and your crew over at Starlite Corp pronto. There's a problem with that new circuit at the church.
Great. Guys, we better go. Our electric personalities are required elsewhere.
You know, Clarissa, businesses around here have been hurting lately. What with all these Kmart stores popping up everywhere. My sister's hours at the Five and Dime have gone down to barely nothing.
And Daddy's Bakery, it's been operating in the red for months. So if putting on Miss Roxy's show can bring some new folks into town this Christmas, well, that's got to be good for all of us, right?
It's gotta be good. Tell her.
And what kind of show is Miss Roxy gonna have without her star?
Can't do it
This
without
is your
you.
big break, baby.
We can't do it. We got to have you.
Okay, I'll do it. For you, and because it's good for the town, but I want you to know that this is not about me.
That's my girl.
You don't get it.
Now you just go on home, take yourself a nice long hot bubble bath, and get yourself some rest. Willie, hand me her jacket over there, will you please? Her sweat over there.
Sure.
And 'cause we got to get you looking your glamorous Hollywood-bound best.
I'm heading your way, Miss Clarissa, so if you don't mind, I'll just walk you home.
Thanks, Willie. That would be nice. See you at home, Ma.
Loretta, this is Stella. I need you to clear your appointment book for the 18th. Me and Clarissa will be coming in for the works. That's right. Shampoo, cut, style, facial, manicure, and pedicure. What you mean, what's the occasion? Girl, I know you'd have heard the news by now. My baby gon' be a star!
Oh, who do you call when the lights go out?
Who do you call?
Who else?
Babco.
Zip zap, plug it in, turn the power on.
Ow! We'll get you light from dusk till dawn. A zip zap, so dependable, so
you can always call Babco.
Pastor, we had a call about a problem at the church.
Yeah, so I was just headed over that way to check it out for myself. Joe said he was running the vacuum and everything just went out. Funny though, the problem doesn't seem to be affecting anyone else around here.
Oh, well, that's because this upgrade we're working on is put the church on a separate circuit.
Well, I'm sure that's a good thing, except for when everybody else is on and the church is out.
That's very true, and that's why we're here. We're going to get that fixed right away. So if you'll just lead the way.
I guess I'm about the only person in this town who isn't excited about this TV show, huh?
No, actually, there's another person that's not exactly overjoyed.
You know, I know that Mama thinks she knows what's best for me, but being a big star was her dream. I have dreams of my own I want to follow.
You want to follow your heart?
Yeah, and I don't want to disappoint her.
Oh, I think you were right back there in the bowling alley when you told her that you wanted to be honest with her.
I suppose. Do you believe we each have a destiny?
I believe we have a destination and a purpose to live out along the way.
You sound like Pastor Albright.
Well, thank you very much for that sweet compliment. And with that, I will bid you good night. It's been a long day.
Oh, good night, Willie. Please tell Sally and Jesse hello for me.
Will do.
Looking for love that will last for so long. Feeling this tug in my heart can't be wrong. You call me away, far from the place I should be. Far down a road, carry my load, set me free. I'll follow you just as long as you shine your light. Take me away from the push and the pull. You keep me gone and I'll keep your tank full. We'll always be free, just you and me and the road. Each day with you, each day a new episode. I see where I'm headed as long as you shine your light. Shine your light every single day and night. We belong together, yes we do. Let your light shine through. Take me now, gotta get away from here. Take me to the open road, far away. Won't have darkness holding on. It can't be tonight, it can't be now, but it's soon. Say your goodnights, I'll settle for now for the moon. Until we're together at last, when we'll shine your light.
You know, I can't believe there's only 8 days until Christmas.
I know. And after Roxy's Follies is over tomorrow, I have got to do some shopping. I haven't bought your mother a gift yet.
You're kidding. No present.
Wow, Mom. Look at Mr. Freeman's new palm tree.
My goodness, that's just been put out since last night.
I think so.
You'd think that there's a contest to see whose house can be the tackiest.
Oh, no, look at
Look
this.
here, this is brand new too over at, oh, look.
You're out a little late tonight, aren't you, Eddie?
No. I mean, yes. I'm just taking Rover some leftovers.
Leftovers.
I meant to say I just took Rover some leftovers after our very late dinner because Dad had to work overtime.
Oh, is that your story and you're sticking to it,
Yeah.
Well, you better get back inside before your mom comes out and finds you.
Yes, sir. I'm going in right now.
Okay. Those kids.
Lights out, Laura.
Oh, can I just finish this last chapter? Nancy Drew just found this secret passageway in this house she's been investigating.
Now, Laura.
Okay.
Stacy. Stacy.
Shh. I'm here. I thought Mom and Dad would never go to bed.
I brought you a piece of my birthday cake.
Vanilla with chocolate icing?
I got that kind because I know it's your favorite.
That was nice. Was the party fun?
Not so much without you there.
I saw Mrs. Anderson and Bambi going in.
Come on, Stacy. Her mom and my mom are best friends. Okay, so Bambi's pretty. But can she pop a wheelie? No. Can she throw a spiral? No. When our dads took us fishing last summer, I had to bait her hook because she said the worms were too slimy. And get this, she eats her fish sticks with a fork. Who would want a girlfriend like that?
Who would want a girlfriend that can't even come to their birthday party?
It's not always going to be this way.
Are you kidding? Our dads, they're never going to get along.
Maybe not. But I'm already almost a teenager. Before you know it, I'll be grown. 16 and can drive a car. Then we can run away together.
How are we going to do that with no money and no place to live?
You don't have to worry about things like that, Stacy. I'll always take care of you. A good paper boy can get a job anywhere.
Yeah, and I can stay home and do the cooking and the cleaning and the wash and stuff like that.
Wait a minute. You're not going to grow up and get all girly on me, are you?
Shh. What was that?
Quick, hide! That's your grandpa.
Wonder what he's up to.
Especially out this late at night.
Who's there? I think I should warn you, I've been trained in judo.
It's okay, Hazel. It's me. It's Elmer.
Elmer, stay right there. I'm coming out. For Pete's sake, Elmer, what on earth are you doing all the way over here? And you're in your pajamas. Don't you know you get arrested for that?
Well, I saw you putting up garland today, and I thought maybe you could use some Bengay.
That was mighty thoughtful of you, Elmer. But you could have woke the kids. And if Archie were to catch you over here, oh my lands, the trouble that would cause. He's already threatening to put me in a home.
Well, they're fast asleep by now. Can't we just sit and talk for a minute?
Well, all right. Just for a minute.
You sure do look pretty tonight, even in your curlers.
Oh, I must look absolutely frightful. Well, you did catch me off guard.
No, I didn't bring you a card. I got you some flowers, though.
You did?
Oh, I left them at home. Let me go get them.
Oh, no, Elmer, no, forget the flowers. It's just nice to have somebody to talk to. All I hear over here is, take your Metamucil, Mother. Take your Metamucil, Nanny. Did you take your Metamucil, Hazel? It's all they can think about. Well, it gets old, that's all.
Well, I can imagine.
So, what did you do today?
Well, I got up, ate a bowl of bran, took my Geritol, and while I was waiting for those to kick in, I was thinking about us.
What about us?
I think that we should get married.
Oh, they won't let us get married, Elmer.
Well, now, I've been thinking about that too, and I have come up with a plan.
A plan?
We'll tell them we have to get married.
What?
We'll tell them that you've only got 6 months to live, and marrying me is your dying wish.
Well, why can't you be the one who only has 6 months to live?
Well, all right then. I'll be the one with 6 months to live. What have I got?
Maybe you didn't take your Metamucil.
Can you die from that?
Oh, I'm sure you can. Eventually.
How about you and I meet up down to town hall tomorrow? Well, their minds are on other things.
Well, Betty does send me to my room every day after lunch for a nap. I could sneak away then.
Okay, then that's our plan. How about we seal it with the Christmas kiss?
Oh, Elmer, you can make a girl blush.
Looks like your grandpa's sweet on my nanny.
Our dads won't be too happy about that either.
No, when you're older, it doesn't matter so much. Because you can do what you want to anyway. If only we were older, we'd hop in the car, drive to the ocean, and watch shooting stars.
No grown-ups to tell us it's time to come in.
Or to ask where we're at.
Or make fun when we chat. If only we were too old for that.
If only we were younger with plenty of time, we'd spend our days carelessly like nickels and dimes.
If only the winter would give way to spring with the warm breeze it brings and the birds as they sing, then you and I would take wing.
With only what time allows, it's only the here and the now.
So hold me and don't let me go.
It's only this moment we know.
It's only this moment, don't wish it away.
No talk of someday when, while we've got today.
I'm glad that we're together now.
At least we're together. It's better this way, though I may not be young.
I like you this way.
I'll be more than okay.
Fine here and now's fine with me.
If only I have you
I have you
today.
Ah, Mr. Bentley, did everything pass muster this time?
Well, yes, Miss Monroe, it does appear that you've managed to cross all your T's and dot all your I's, so I am going to issue the permit. However, I do feel I must remind you again that these old circuits were just not designed to carry this kind of load.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Bentley. However, what I am in need of at the moment is a permit, not your opinion, as informed as it might be.
Then here you are, and I'm going to call it a day. Good night, Miss Monroe.
Good night, Mr. Bentley. Well, Roxy girl, let's just hope you're on your game tomorrow.
You're going to be marvelous, darling.
Oh, Roger! Roger! I remembered you taller.
And I remember you thinner. But listen to us. How long has it been, anyway?
24 years, 73 days, 8 hours, approximately.
I'm surprised you would even keep track.
Well, I'd be willing to bet my surprise trumps your surprise, Mr. DeMille. Quite frankly, I was shocked to see you alive and well on the television after dropping off the face of the earth. In letter after letter, I poured out my heart. Why didn't you answer?
I wrote faithfully to you. It was you who didn't respond. In fact, it wasn't until Celestine, out of respect for her and my past relationship, was kind enough to write and shed a little light on your new love life that I realized I had no choice but to move on with my life.
Celestine wrote to you. Celestine, the skinny, red-haired understudy.
I can see it now. Intriguing plot, orchestrated by jilted love.
Oh, but she was clever, all right. Every morning I'd put my letter in my apartment mail slot for pickup, and every evening I'd rush home to find the mail slot empty. I loathe understudies.
Sounds like we were both victims this time.
All the years of painful abandonment. All the wasted dreams.
Perhaps they weren't wasted.
What do you mean? Look at us. I am a dance teacher in a no-count town, and you, a station manager in a no-count city. Well, that's a few rungs further down the ladder than I hoped we'd be.
But what's changed, really? I mean, you're a few pounds heavier. I'm a few hairs thinner. But you were a knockout thin, Roxy, and you still are. And moves like you had, that's something you don't forget. You had it then, Roxy, and you still got it.
And I can see you haven't lost your eye for talent.
You can ask any fool if you take a priceless jewel and put it in a setting that's cheap. Would it be priceless still? Well, of course you know it will. So will you, I'll at the bottom of the heap. Take a beautiful rose, so delightful to the nose. In manure it would smell just as sweet. And so would you, mon chéri, still exude celebrity, no matter where you live or what you eat.
Oh, Roger, darling, you really think so?
Oh, Roxy, you got it. Others want it, but you have got what makes the taters cook.
Oh, Roger.
You know that you got it. I can always spot it, no matter how deep I have to look.
You're right. I bought it. The others overshot it.
And you have hit the nail on the head.
Some people think I forgot it, but hey, I really got it. And I just need a break to get ahead. That's it. Tomorrow night will be my big, perhaps a few more stretches then.
Whoa, easy there, my little starlet.
Oh, Roger, do you really see me transformed into a star?
But of course. Like a lovely butterfly, all its beauty made me lie. How it started as no more than a worm. So with you from this cocoon, you'll be re-emerging soon. Once you're this and that, or just a bit more firm. Like a tiny grain of sand in a cold and slimy clam. And it's just a bit of time till you're a pearl. Like potatoes in the mud, you've got sprouts becoming spuds. You'll have all the fame and fortune, that's my girl.
Because I've got it, the others overshot it, but I have got what makes the taters cook.
Yes, you do.
I've got it, and you can always spot it.
No matter how deep I have to look.
You're so right, I've got it, the others overshot it.
And you have hit the nail on the head.
Some people think I forgot it, but say I really got it. And I just need a break to get ahead.
Whoa,
yes, I just need a break to get ahead. Roger, it's just like old times. But tomorrow's a big day and I need my beauty sleep.
Oh, if you get any more beautiful, darling, you're going to outshine the stars.
That's my plan.
Ooh.
Come on, Joanne.
So exciting.
Come on, girl. You're going too slow. Come on,
There's
girl.
anyone famous in here.
Come on. Come on.
If you don't slow down, you're going to fall and break your neck. Besides, those trotters are made for prancing, not running.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joanne, but I wouldn't have to be running. So if that Clarissa didn't move like molasses in January. Oh, girl, our Claire was like pulling our teeth to get that girl out of the house this evening.
Oh, Stella, I'm sure it was, but you just got to chalk that up to pre-show jitters. After all, after tonight's show, baby girl's life is going to change in a big-time way.
There's Francis. She's saving us some seats now.
Come on, kid, we're going to be late.
Come on now.
Hey, Ted. How's the ho-ho-ho business coming?
I cannot believe Roxy talked me into doing this.
Oh, you're going to be great.
Yes.
Let's go.
Honey, there's Evelyn. We're going to get some
Did you
raiment.
get your
Come on,
socks out of the
catch up with us.
dryer?
Yeah, I think I have everything.
Okay, here's the lowdown. We're going to be running 2 cameras,
Good seats.
one out back to capture the audience perspective. You, Ben, you're going to get the focal points. I want you to zoom in close for the performers for their close-ups, pan out for the audience reaction. Got it? Okay. Timmy, I want you to oversee the local crew to make sure that all the transitions go smoothly. Katie, even though we're filming, I'm looking for that in-the-moment, live broadcast feel. Now, the town secretary was supposed to line up a handful of human interest interviews. Did she get you those details?
Yes. Alice is very efficient. We met earlier this afternoon and we're good to go.
Very good. Now, Melinda, I want you to just generally eyeball all the performers to make sure we don't have any makeup faux pas. Any questions? Okay, we got 1 minute to showtime. Now, Miss Snodgrass, I understand that you are going to kick off the evening with a few comments, correct?
That is correct.
Well, let's get you lined up here, right down here, and have the town council line up right behind you. Okay, that looks great. Katie, Ben, I believe we're ready. 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing in Starlite Court, the town center of Bethlehem, Virginia, where the figurative curtain is about to go up on the town's first annual Christmas extravaganza, Starry Christmas Nights.
With me is Miss Agatha Snodgrass, chairwoman of the town council. Miss Snodgrass, we at Channel 6 are very happy to be here with you this evening.
And we're very happy to have you here, Katie.
Now, a large-scale production such as Starry Christmas Nights is quite an undertaking for such a small town. Tell us, how did this all get started?
Well, Starry Christmas Nights is the brainchild of former Radio City Music Hall performer Roxy Monroe, who now owns and operates the Twinkle Toes School of Dance right here in Bethlehem. In years past, the town sponsored a live nativity pageant, but given the level of talent developing at the school, Miss Roxy felt we were ready to forge ahead into more challenging territory.
Well, I'm sure this is very exciting for all of you, and we are all anxious to see what Miss Monroe has cooked up for us this evening. So, Chairwoman Snodgrass, I'm going to let you and the council take your seats. Take your seats and introduce our audience to Miss Clarissa Valentine performing It's Not About Me.
There are brighter luminaries in the UN constellation, people more deserving praise than I. But I'll make my contribution to this evening's celebration and bring our town before the public eye. But if you're dazzled and impressed, don't forget to see all the makeup, glitz, and dress aren't the real me. You can scream, you can make a scene when I walk into the room. You can say that I inspire you to do the things you couldn't do. I don't mind providing inspiration, but you better not bend your knee, 'cause it's not about me. It's not about me. It's not about me. It's not about me.
Wow, what a talented gal. And next up will be the Tri-County Mixed Glee Club, formed of singers selected from a number of high schools in Amelia, Dinwiddie, and Nottoway counties. And while their risers are being set up, we're going to chat for just a minute with one of the Glee Club singers, Eddie Wright. Eddie, you're in the 6th grade, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is your first year in the Glee Club, which is made up of both middle and high school singers?
Yes. There are about 170 of us all together.
Wow, okay, well I can see your group is about ready to begin. So you go run and take your place. And Mr. Wright, I'll let you tell our audience about an exciting opportunity on the horizon for the Glee Club.
Well, the Glee Club, the dance team, and the high school band have all been asked to perform at the Governor's Mansion for the New Year's Day celebration.
So your family's triply excited because your daughter Judy's on the dance team and your oldest plays in the band?
Judy's the captain of the dance team, and Dennis plays first chair trumpet.
And since I'll be covering that event for Channel 6, I look forward to seeing you and your family there. But now, without further delay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Tri-County Mixed Glee Club and Dance Team.
Everybody knows how to do the pony. Come on, let's go. There y'all go. Y'all think y'all can do the mashed potato? Let's go. Come on, let's do the alligator. This is real easy. There you go. I know y'all know this move. I know you know these moves. Come on, let's go. Can y'all do the Watusi? Show me. There you go. Okay, everybody knows how to swim. It's real easy. Put some arm into it. Come on. There you go. You're catching on now. Come on. All right, guys, let's do it one more time. Put some more arm into it. There you go. All right, guys, let's twist. Come on. Show me. There you go. Come on. Get into it. There you go. Now you're moving. I see y'all dancing back there. I don't think y'all are ready for this. We're about to do the mashed potato again. Can y'all do the mashed potato? Show me. Come on. Can y'all really do the twist? Come on, let's go. There you go. Come on, let's do that again. There you go, guys. Y'all are a great audience.
I'm entering the eighth, I am. Entering the eighth, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and everyone was an entering. Wouldn't have a Willie or a Sam. I'm a eighth old man, I'm entering. Entering the eighth, I am. Entering the eighth, I am.
Well, that was some act. I bet they could pack that one up and take it on the road. And next, who have we here?
It's me, Father Valentino Guido, and I'm so happy to be here with all of my monk brothers from Italy.
Well, while the brothers are coming and getting in their places, tell us all what you'll be performing for us.
Yes, I'm telling you, you ain't never seen nothing like this before. These are brothers. They love to sing the beautiful hymns of the faith. Matter of fact, I got for you some good news tonight. They're gonna sing their favorite hymn, the Hallelujah Chorus.
That's wonderful.
Maybe yes, maybe no.
Go on.
Well, Miss Crankalite, and these brothers, they have taken the vow of silence.
Father Lasagna Guido, if they can't speak.
Don't worry, I think we got this all figured out. Sit back, be amazed. Maestro, por favor, con gusto, gan loco.
Mr. Freeman and Miss Rudd are joining me now to give us their perspectives on the changes taking place in Bethlehem this holiday season. Mr. Freeman?
Wow, you're a lot taller than you look on TV. Ms. Cronkite, I, for one, am pleased at the direction that Bethlehem is taking towards a more inclusive holiday celebration. And with the caliber of entertainment that we're seeing here tonight,
Which is all local talent, I understand.
yes, that's right. And so I believe Bethlehem is on its way to establishing a popular new holiday tradition.
Speaking of local talent, we have a lot of proud parents and grandparents here with us this evening. I have one of those proud grandmas with me now. Miss Rudd, you have granddaughters in the show?
Why, yes. My granddaughter Lily is the second elf from the right in the jingle number. And my older granddaughter Sissy is tapping.
And they both take lessons from Miss Roxy Monroe.
That's right. They've been at Twinkle Toes almost 2 years. We used to tease Sissy that she was born with 2 left feet. I tell you, I believe that Roxy Monroe could teach just about anybody to dance.
Well, that's what I hear. So we're going to turn our attention back to the stage and keep our eye out for the second elf on the right.
finally. Here we go. Wow.
Thank you,
Come.
darling.
Come, get up.
Dancers, take what you can and clear the stage. Crew, you might as well strike our beautiful set.
Calm down.
Listen up. I just got a status report. Power's out south of here all the way down to the school.
The school?
I have no clue how long it's going to take to get those folks back up and running.
All right, well, do the best
Calm
you can.
down.
Just keep me posted, okay?
Listen, listen, everybody listen. Now, I know most of you don't have power at your homes at the moment, but the church does. Let me make this suggestion. We plan a little after-show celebration over at the church. The kids will be doing their Christmas play, and we'll have refreshments afterwards. You're all welcome to come over and join us. Just pick up your blankets and your chairs and head on over to the churchyard. We'll get started just a little sooner than we had planned.
We can be ready to go in 5 minutes.
Excuse me, Pastor. Would you mind if my cameraman filmed the children's play? I only have about 15 minutes of unedited film here to fill up a 30-minute time slot.
Wonderful, wonderful. No objection here.
Excellent,
come on over.
then. Thanks.
Everybody, come on.
Roger, you don't really think your audience would be interested in a children's church play?
Sometimes you just gotta make lemonade out of lemons. I know it's a long shot, but at least it's a shot. Katie, ready to roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, given the power outage that interrupted Roxy's Follies, we've made a move up to the Bethlehem Church on the far side of Starlite Court, where we're going to take a peek at the Christmas play the Sunday school children have been preparing. And it looks like they're ready to roll, so children, it's all yours.
Twinkling softly, deep in the night, raise the Creator's radiant light. Sprinkling starlight, brilliant and bright, twinkling far and wide. The light of the world will soon be displayed. Long after faithful stars and rain set in the heavens, lighting the earth, giving our light its worth. On a clear, cool night in the heavens, when the stars were dancing in praise of their Creator. Twinkling softly, we here on earth call it twinkling. Twinkling softly, God sent a message in the night wind, summoning all the stars in the heavens to appear before him. And so, as dawn broke across the sky, all the stars, young and old, great and small, excitedly gathered in God's throne room. It was rare indeed for only matters of great importance that God called a stellar assembly. What, the stars wondered, could the news possibly be? A long blast from herald angels' trumpets cut their wondering short, and a holy hush fell over the heavens as God appeared in his splendor and majesty and seated himself upon the throne. Now all of heaven knew that God loved the people on earth, even though their disobedience and sin caused them great sadness. They knew that God planned very soon to send his own Son to live among them and show them how to live. God also revealed his plan through the prophets to the people on earth who loved him, so they too would be watching and waiting for God's Son to appear. Imagine the excitement among the stars as God's plan would get underway this very night.
My beautiful, shining stars, the time has come for my son to go to earth. His mother, Mary, and her husband, Joseph, have begun their journey to Bethlehem. One of you will play a very crucial role in the event soon come to pass.
God went on to explain that there were certain people on earth he wanted to visit Jesus when he was born. In particular, some wise men traveling east and some shepherds looking over their sheep on a hillside nearby. God had decided to use the light of a single star to guide them to the stable. What a perfect plan, the stars thought. But which star was worthy of such an honor? It was then that, one by one, the stars began to boast to God who should be chosen for the task. Being circumpolar to the North Celestial Pole, sailors and travelers use my light to find their way when they are lost. By virtue of my experience, I, Polaris, am the logical choice.
I beg to differ, Lord. With a visual apparent magnitude of negative 1.47, I am the brightest star. By virtue of my brilliance, I am the best choice.
It is true that no one outshines you, Sirius, but I am the oldest star in the heavens. By virtue of seniority, I have earned this honor. Gotta be someone older and wiser now. Gotta have your security. You need someone everybody will talk about. Who's got the greatest longevity. 'Cause they're the only ones with something to say now. And they're the only ones who really can boast. So step aside and let your others show you how. 'Cause it's seniority that matters most. Yeah, it's seniority that matters most. I, Alpha Centauri, am the closest relative to the sun, who lights the earth by day. Out of respect for my sister, Star-Lord, you should choose me. And so it went on and on, as one star after another sang its own praises in hopes of being chosen by God. While heavenly eyes are fixed on the anticipation upon the throne, God's eyes fall upon a small shimmer star that watched in silence, unnoticed by all except its creator.
And what of you, Twinkle? Come near and tell me why you have nothing to say.
Lord, you know I'm oh so small. My light, it barely shines at all. Surely someone's brighter light would do. All I want is to honor you, to let your light come shining through. I will shine wherever you want me to.
My precious little star, by humility and purity of praise, you will be called the Star of Bethlehem. She, who has sought no honor for herself, will shine brighter than any star that has or ever will again. And when her time of glory is finished, and she returns to her place in the heavens, she will still shine bright, lifting the hearts of those who seek him in the stable of Bethlehem.
And now the not-so-little star rose high to the skies above Bethlehem, sending starbeams of worship down upon the baby Jesus, and leading shepherds and wise men to the baby king. Please lead us in singing O Little Town of Bethlehem.
Well, folks, we came to film here in Starlite Court with the intention of highlighting the debut of a cutting-edge Christmas production. Circumstances beyond our control intervened, and perhaps not by coincidence, because what we saw through the eyes of these children tonight may be exactly what we all needed to see. This is Katie Cronkite from Starlite Court in Bethlehem, Virginia, wishing you a Merry Christmas.
Okay, fellas, that's a wrap. Let's pack it up.
Oh,
Great job,
children,
Katie.
what a wonderful job. I am so
kids.
proud of you. Pastor Paul, can you take things from here?
I can do.
Oh, okay, well, children, we're going to walk in our lines back into the church and into the classroom. It's back into
Parents
the
and
church
families,
into our
don't forget,
classrooms.
there's a
Okay, so we're
reception
my
plan in the
leaders.
fellowship hall at the back of the church. Miss Roxy, you and your dancers are welcome to come.
I believe we'll take you up on that, Pastor.
Yoo-hoo! Mr. DeMille! Mr. DeMille, my name is Stella Valentine. I am the mother of Clarissa Valentine. Honey, me and you gotta talk.
Doris, honey, I'm going to go and see if I can figure out what's going on with this power and see about getting the power back on.
Okay, be careful.
I will.
We're going on in, Dad. You coming?
Well, I'll be along in a minute. You go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
Walter, have you seen your father?
No, not since lunch.
Mom, our friends are going to the reception. Can we go?
Walter?
Yeah, you go ahead. I've got too much to do at home.
We won't be long. Have you seen Stacy?
No, not since we left the house.
Where she could be.
Hey, thanks. You found my glasses.
Oh, you did a great job, little lady. How'd it feel to be the star?
You missed the whole point, mister.
Okay.
The star of our show was baby Jesus. He's the real light of the world. The star's job was just to lead the way so folks could find him, like the shepherds and the wise men when they got lost and confused, you know?
Honey, did you find your glasses?
This nice man found him.
This nice man is Mr. Wright. You met him before, but it's been a while.
Yeah, that's some daughter you've got there, Willie. I know you must be very proud in more ways than one.
Oh, yeah. She's a keeper.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw Betty and the kids inside. Are you going to join us?
Oh, yeah, I'll be in a minute.
Great. Come on, honey. Oh,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
So proud of you. It's so
Hey,
good.
Willie, have you got a minute?
Sure. Go in and tell Mom I'll be just a few minutes. She's in line. Okay, honey? All right, Arch. Oh, I've never seen you like this. What's up?
You know, talking to your daughter and watching the kids here tonight just made me feel things I haven't felt in so long.
What are you talking about?
You know, wonder, amazement. You know, amazement that God would come to earth as an infant.
Yeah.
You know, amazement that the King of the universe would be born in a barn but sleep in a feeding trough. Amazement that angels would sing to shepherds and kings would follow a star.
You know, I've often wondered what it would have been like, you know, in my imagination, to have been there. And you mentioned the shepherds, right? Yeah. I would have loved to have stepped into their shoes, sandals, you know, and be out on the hillside, taking care of my sheep like I'd been doing for dozens of years, maybe nodding off and on, when suddenly the sky is filled with angels, and they're singing. And they're singing to me. They're singing to us, you know, and they're telling us that the child has been born, the Son of God. And they send us off to find him. How do you know you'll find the right kid? Well, the angel said, you will find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger. The King of the universe, in a barn, in a feeding trough. I mean, it had to be so confusing, Arch.
Are you sure you know where you're going?
No, but look, the star. It stopped just over that stable.
A stable?
Yeah, remember what the angels told us?
You will find the baby wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger?
And chances are the manger is
a stable.
Well, let's go see.
You know, the nativity, it's so astounding.
Yeah.
It's so miraculous.
Beautiful.
How could I ever lose sight of that? You know, I've been putting the same nativity in my front yard for 15 years. I haven't missed a Christmas Eve communion since Betty and I got married 18 years ago. But year after year, I've become more immersed in the decorations, the festivities, even community service projects. You know, until it all just becomes routine.
You know, Arch, I believe things are simpler than you might think. You know? First of all, I don't think there's anything wrong with enjoying the festivities that are now a part of Christmas. But you know, the celebration just becomes this lukewarm tradition. You know, even if you celebrate the fact that Jesus was born, if you lose sight of the reason he was born.
Well, to point the way to God.
Yeah. And, you know, I think the miracle of Christmas, my opinion, is not what happened just that one night, as incredible as that one night was. I think the bigger miracle is the power of that story to reach across time and still point people to God. You know, now that's amazing. And that's how you and I became believers.
Yeah.
Now that we're believers, we're like that star. We point people to Jesus. And we do that by the way that we live our lives, but mostly by the way that we love others, even those who are difficult to love.
I'm afraid I haven't done a very good job of that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you know, I'm pretty quick to throw a few bucks in the offering plate for missions to reach around the world, but what have I done to reach the man literally across my front yard? You know, besides toss around a little Christianese and a lot of judgment. You know, if I were Walter, I don't think I'd put much stock in anything I had to say.
Anyone can go astray. You take a turn and lose your way. Sometimes it's too dark to see the path ahead.
God, I feel I've wandered far, don't even know where you are.
I just need to find the place where I can see your face.
Just lead the way. We need to follow you.
I've lost all that I was looking for.
Send a star to guide the way through dark of night to light of day. Clear the path and lead the way. Wandering through changing times at every turn, confusing signs. How am I supposed to know the way to go?
I thought my path was straight and true, but how'd I get so far from you?
I've just gotta find the place where I can see your face. Just lead the way. I need to follow you.
I've lost all that I was searching for.
Send a star to guide my way through dark of night to light of day. Clear the path and lead the way. There are so many roads to choose from. Where they lead, I don't know. But wherever the light is the brightest, that's where I'll go. Just lead the way.
light of day. Here I am, so lead the way. Lead the way.
Yeah.
Dad, Mom's got your plate ready.
We're on our way?
Yeah, I'll be in a minute.
Okay.
Walter?
I just came up to walk Lillian home.
Well, you should go in and get some dessert. Betty made a cheesecake.
No thanks. I think I'll just stay out here. You know,
Walter,
Archie.
well,
Go
you
ahead.
go ahead.
You go ahead.
I owe you an apology.
An apology?
Yeah, I've been a lousy neighbor. I've treated you badly, your family badly. And I called the wrong play. I was more interested in winning a game than being a good friend. You know, Walter, well, you've been running to the left. I've just been sliding downhill.
You know, as much as I'd love to, Archie, I can't let you take all the blame for this one. I have been so consumed with trying to make any contradictory point that I think I've overlooked some obvious truths, just despite the messenger. You know, down in my gut, I know something's missing. Not just from Christmas, but from my whole logical little corner of the world. You know, Archie, I want to have what I saw in the faces of those children tonight. I want to have something to believe in, and I want to know the truth, even if it's not what I expected it would be.
You know, it's not hard for us to find the truth, Walter, but it's hard not to run away from it or turn our back on it once we find it.
Apology accepted.
I don't know how you get your cheesecake to turn out like
There's
that.
an idea.
Mine always sticks to the
Well, I
pan.
used to have that problem until Mother got me this panless. Archie, we were just
Dad, Mr. Freeman, Stacy and I would like to talk to the two of you.
Kids, the new Mrs. Freeman and I have something to tell you.
Now this is going to be interesting.
Now, Archie, I know how you feel about the Freemans, but this silly feud has just got to come to an end.
Lord, I agree.
And no matter what you say, what did you say?
I said I agree. It's time this feud should end.
He's exactly right.
I know I put a new battery in this thing.
I'm sorry. Mom? Mom? I have something to tell you.
Clarissa, why are you dressed like that?
I'm going on the road. I don't want to be a star. I want adventure.
Clarissa, are you trying to kill me? It is too dangerous on the road for a woman all alone. It's dangerous, baby.
Don't worry, Stella. She won't be alone. She'll be riding with me.
I can see it now. Beautiful young starlet, grizzled old woman, burst forth from their tiny little cocoon of a town and take to the high road in search of adventure.
Or maybe Starlit's mother, fearing for the danger of her only daughter and her elderly friend, sells her lucrative bowling alley business to ride alongside, shielding them from the dangers of the open road.
That's even better. It'll be a classic.
Yes!
Roger?
What about me? What about her?
I have a more long-term starring role for you in mind, Roxy. Mrs. Roger Beatamill.
Oh, Roger, that's the only role I ever really wanted anyway.
Well, well, looks like someone may be needing my services.
And it looks like the Christmas spirit has been hard at work. You know, the cast and I, we knew how all these stories were going to end. But you know, we're wondering about your stories. Did you identify with anybody here? What about Walter? Looking for the truth, wanting something to believe in, you know? What about Archie? You know, settling into a mediocre religious tradition and routine, somewhere in between. The star over the stable in Bethlehem still points the way to God and his enormous love for us. He loves us so much. We've invited him into our lives, and now he is shining through our lives to you. And that's why we shared the message tonight, because God loves you. And we hope that shines through. You know that shining through part? I'm going to have Pastor Albright, my friends here, tell you a little bit more about that. Watch this. Watch this.
Hey, what do you say, gang? Lights came back on. Way to go, Bepco.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, let's
Way to go,
send them
Bepco.
away with one more song. How about that? Hey. Let your light shine that all may see. You up there. Oh, let your light so shine and all may see that newborn King. Come to the celebration. Praise him with all of your might. Just open up your light and let him shine his light. Come on, shine on through in all that you say and do. You love him, clap your hands with him. So shine that all may see. Though the dark will put it out, don't forget what it's all about. Just let the light of the Lord shine on through. You make it, you feel certain. Nobody cares what you do. Now there's somebody who's got their eyes on you. Sing for me, girl.
So just put aside your striving and your small petty pursuits and ask the Lord to live and shine through you. Oh, he will shine all through in all that you say and do. Let your light so shine that all may see. Though the dark would put it out, but don't forget what it's all about. Just let the light of the Lord shine on through. You just take a look around.
Thanks for coming to be a part of this Christmas celebration with us. My name is Bob Laughlin. I'm the director of the Music and Fine Arts Ministry here. Thank you for spending this time with us and listening to our story again this year. We'll be right back at it next year. Hope you'll come back and see us again. The whole idea of our cast and crew here is to let our light shine. That's what we want to do. You ask why? That's why. We want to take what we have. We're a family here, family ministry, and we'd love to share with you here in our Richmond community. So thank you again for making us part of your holiday calendar and being a part of glorious Christmas nights, Starlite 65. We'd like to end this final presentation with something we end every performance with, a song called The Midnight Cry. There's a scripture that says, "Now are we the sons and daughters of God, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we will be like him, for we shall see him, the illuminated Christ, the light of the world, just as he is." As we close out this chapter of another glorious Christmas night's run for us, this was our 18th performance. While we kind of work real hard and it blows by real fast, just like preparing for a football game. All of you athletes out there, you know, you work real hard in practice, and all of a sudden, the fun part is actually performing. And as we close all of this year, we want you to know that we will give everything that we've got every time we get together. As a matter of fact, on Christmas Day, we have a broadcast on CBS from 9 until 11 o'clock, Christmas morning, of last year's production of A Storybook Christmas. I hope you'll tune in to that. Let some other folks know, and just let your light shine in that kind of way. Could I just close with you in a Christmas prayer? Let's pray together. Lord, you are the light of the world, and that's the Christmas story for us. You came to us as a baby to show us the way out of darkness into your wonderful light. So we're not going to hide it under a bushel this holiday season. We are going to let the light of your love so shine in us. In your name we pray. Amen. Now the midnight cry.
I hear the sound of a mighty rushing wind, and it's closer now than it's ever been. I can almost hear the trumpet as Gabriel sounds the call at the midnight cry. We'll be going home. I look around and I see prophecies fulfilled every day. The signs of the times, they're appearing everywhere. I can almost see the Father as he says, "Son, go get the children." Oh, and at the midnight cry, the bride of Christ will rise. When Jesus steps out on a cloud to call God's children,
The dead in Christ will rise to meet him in the air. And then those that remain shall be quickly changed. Oh, they'll be changed. And at the midnight cry, we'll be going home. I look around me and I see prophecies fulfilled every day. The signs of the time, they are appearing everywhere. I can almost see the Father as he says, son, go get the children. Oh, and at the midnight cry, the bride of Christ will rise. Oh, when Jesus steps out on a cloud to call his children, the dead in Christ will rise to meet him in the air. And then those that remain shall be quickly changed. Oh, they'll be changed at the midnight cry. Oh, at the midnight cry. At the midnight cry. Oh, when Jesus steps out on a cloud to call God's children. All the dead in Christ shall rise to meet him in the air. And then those that remain will be changed. They'll be changed in a moment. Oh, yes, they'll be changed.